These are 10 R&B gems from '69 we'll never forget, and they still stir the soul today. The Delphonics had us floating with the softest falsetto magic.
I can't say for myself that I've been there.
Meanwhile, Marvin Gaye teamed up for a duet that redefined romantic rhythm.
Baby, there ain't no mountain high enough.
Number 10, Can't Get Next to You by The Temptations, the funk that broke Motown's mold. Motown was known for smooth soul, but this 1969 smash hit flipped the script. Produced by Norman Whitfield and powered by Dennis Edwards' gritty lead, the song marked a shift into psychedelic soul.
I can fly like a bird in the sky.
This wasn't just harmony, it was raw, explosive emotion. The Temptations sing in unison here, a rarity, throwing down lines like they're in a street corner cipher. The instrumental is wild, congas, fuzz guitar, horns that punch like a brass section on fire. You can feel the competition in the vocals, each Temptation fighting to outshine the next. When this hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, it was Motown flexing that they could groove with grit and still top the charts. You can almost hear it blaring out of a wood-paneled stereo, teens dancing barefoot on the linoleum floor. If this one got you moving, just wait. Things are about to get silky smooth at number 9. Number 9, Didn't I Blow Your Mind This Time? By the Delphonics, the ballad that floated on air. Tom Bell's lush orchestration met William Hart's heavenly falsetto, and magic was born. Released in December 1969, this Philly soul classic brought cinematic elegance to heartbreak. The strings sigh, the horns whisper, and then Hart's voice glides in, tender and precise, like he's singing through a cloud of slow dancing candlelight. The Delphonics weren't chasing chart trends, they were creating a sound that felt suspended in time. Though it technically peaked in early '70, its late '69 release captured the mood of a year searching for tenderness in the chaos. The song reached number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, but its influence went much further, echoing into hip-hop samples and Quentin Tarantino films. You can picture it spinning on a 45 slow turns under dim lights. We've had the drama and the romance. Now let's add a little mischief with our next pick. Number 8, 25 Miles by Edwin Starr, the marching groove that wouldn't quit.
25 miles from home, girl.
Before war made him famous, Edwin Starr gave us this foot-stomping, soul-shouting road anthem. 25 Miles dropped in early 1969 like a shot of adrenaline.
My feet are hurting mighty bad. Now I've been walking for free.
With Starr sounding like a man possessed by love or maybe by the groove itself. Built around a pounding piano riff and relentless tambourine, it's basically a soul-powered sprint.
I got to walk on.
Starr belts it like he's on mile 24, just one more to go before he gets back to his baby. Released by Gordy Records, it climbed to number 6 on the Hot 100 and became a signature track.
Now when I kiss her lips, I'll turn her back over flip and I'll put.
James Brown heard the energy and called it one of his favorites. Picture it on the jukebox of a corner diner, leather jackets, milkshakes, and feet tapping under the table.
Over the hill, just around the bend. Although my feet.
But if Starr had the stamina, Our next group had the sweet, sweet harmony to stop time. Number 7, Oh What a Night by the Dells, soulful memory lane in 3-part harmony. Originally recorded in 1956, the Dells re-recorded this slow-burning gem in 1969. And that's when it became a classic. Baritone Marvin Jr.'s rich, weathered lead pairs perfectly with Johnny Carter's falsetto, forming a blend that feels like walking through an old love letter.
One more night. One more night.
It's a nostalgic slow jam that doesn't just recall one night, it becomes the night. You feel the warmth, the ache, the memory hanging in the air like cigarette smoke and cologne. Released on Cadet Records, this version reached number 10 on the pop charts and hit number 1 on the R&B chart. It's the kind of song that plays during that final slow dance, when no one wants to leave the floor. If this was your prom song, or even if it wasn't, it feels like it could have been. We've reminisced. Now let's rejoice, because the next song is pure spiritual fire. Number 6, Oh Happy Day by the Edwin Hawkins Singers, the gospel groove that crossed over.
Oh, happy day.
You don't expect a gospel song to storm the pop charts, but in 1969, this church choir anthem broke all the rules. Oh Happy Day was recorded live in a Berkeley church and originally intended just for local listeners. But when it hit the radio, it caught fire. With Dorothy Combs Morrison's soaring lead and that crisp piano line, it felt like Sunday morning met the soul charts. The record hit number 4 on the Hot 100 and sold over 1 million copies worldwide. It wasn't just music, it was a movement. The song gave gospel a spot in mainstream America and inspired future legends like Aretha Franklin and Al Green to take their own sounds to church. You can almost see the pews shaking, tambourines clapping, and sunlight streaming through stained glass. If this lifted your spirit, you're going to want to hear what Marvin and Tammy did next.
Oh, happy day. When Jesus.
If these classics from 1969 are bringing back memories, give this video a thumbs up. It helps us keep the soul alive. And stick around. We've still got 5 more timeless tracks to come. Number 5, You're All I Need to Get By Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, a duet for the ages.
You're all I need to get by.
By 1969, Marvin and Tammy were already a beloved duo, but this song sealed it.
Always there in time of need.
Written by Ashford and Simpson, You're All I Need to Get By wrapped gospel roots in romantic devotion. It was recorded during a time of private struggle. Tammy's health was declining after a brain tumor diagnosis.
For you, I'll do my best. Stand by it like a tree.
But you'd never know it from the joy in their voices. Marvin lifts, Tammy floats, and together they sound like sunlight breaking through heartbreak.
Oh, you're all I won't stop for you anymore.
The track soared to number 7 on the Hot 100 and dominated R&B charts. Years later, Method Man and Mary J. Blige would remake it for a new generation. But this original remains unmatched. It's the sound of holding someone close and not letting go. But don't get too comfortable. Our next entry will have you dancing in your seat. Number 4, It's Your Thing by the Heisley Brothers, funk with no apologies.
It's your thing, man. Do what you wanna do.
After leaving Motown, the Isley Brothers wasted no time proving they could do it their way. It's Your Thing hit the streets in early '69. A funky, defiant anthem with a bass line that walked with swagger and vocals that oozed confidence. This was independence with a backbeat. Ronald Exley's voice snaps and slides over a tight groove, daring anyone to tell them what to do. It reached number 2 on the Hot 100 and won a Grammy, cementing the Isleys' place in the funk soul vanguard. You can hear its DNA in everyone from Prince to Outkast, and it still sounds like freedom. If that was Self-Love Soul, our next track is all about soul on the edge of heartbreak. Number 3, I'm Gonna Make You Love Me by Diana Ross and the Supremes with The Temptations. Two Titans, One Tender Plea. This Motown mega collab technically dropped in December '68, but its chart run defined early 1969. It paired Motown's reigning queens with its smoothest gents in a vocal tug-of-war that still gives goosebumps. Each verse feels like a promise wrapped in silk. Ross breathes vulnerability, while Eddie Kendricks offers quiet fire.
Hey baby, I'm yours.
Backed by lush Motown production, it hit number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and dominated radios into spring. It was more than a duet. It was a conversation, a beautifully orchestrated give and take that reminded listeners love was worth chasing. You can picture it playing during a slow glide across a roller rink floor, hand in hand, heart on sleeve. But if this was romance on the edge, our next pick is Pain with a Velvet Voice. Number 2, The Thrill Is Gone by B.B. King. Blues meets soul in heartbreak and harmony.
Gonna be sorry someday.
With a cry from Lucille, his guitar, B.B. King turned a blues standard into a soul-shaking elegy in 1969. The strings weep. The rhythm shuffles like a tired heartbeat.
Thrill is gone.
And B.B.'s voice is pure, weary ache. Though originally written in the 50s, King's version gave it haunting new life. Released on the album Completely Well, it reached number 15 on the Hot 100 and won a Grammy, introducing King to a whole new generation.
Thrill is gone away from you. Thrill.
This wasn't just blues. It was universal sorrow, dressed in satin and smoke. It paved the way for soul blues crossovers for years to come. You can almost see it on stage in a haze of blue light, BB swaying, guitar crying. But trust me, nothing will prepare you for what's coming at number 1. Number 1, Hot Fun in the Summertime by Sly and the Family Stone, the joy anthem that closed a decade.
End of the spring, and here she comes back.
Released in August of '69, fresh off the band's legendary Woodstock set, Hot Fun in the Summertime captured everything hopeful and golden about the era.
Oh, summer day.
Sly's voice is dreamy, almost drowsy with joy, floating over lush keys in that unmistakable Family Stone harmony.
Back.
It wasn't about protest or heartbreak. It was about celebration, togetherness, and sun-drenched afternoons with nowhere to be. It peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and remains one of their most beloved tracks. A soul pop time capsule of late 60s optimism before the storm of the 70s. Even now, when that piano riff kicks in, you're transported to picnics, fire hydrants in the streets,
County fair in the countryside.
transistor radios blasting on stoops. It's pure nostalgia, bottled and played in 45 revolutions per minute. From Motown magic to psychedelic funk and gospel fire, these tracks remind us why 1969 was a year that reshaped soul. Thanks for joining us on this soul stroll. Subscribe to keep the groove alive and never miss our next stroll. Up next, 10 R&B songs from 1970. We'll never forget. Click it, and let's keep the rhythm rolling.